plan. The plan is to build a network, a giant network consciousness in yoga, and that would be subscription. So then we could have ongoing content from other people beside me and have all the proper setup and really good teachers, not just me. So they said if I give away too many free classes, then how will they build a business? And they're my partners, and they make good sense. And in order for it to continue running, you would need, subscriptions. So this is free, and I'm not a teacher. I'm just teaching. I'm a teacher of yogic science. I've studied scripture. I'm not a teacher of the asana, the physical practice of yoga. But I can run through this simple sequence with you. I probably have as much experience as many of the teachers I'll hire. Anyway, we begin with this very traditional chant, which is the commitment of all yogis. Lokah, samasta, sukhino, bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of our own life contribute to the happiness and freedom of all beings. Here we go. A little bit too close to you, maybe. Make sure you can see. Okay. Begin with a breathing exercise. Put your knuckles together and squeeze your hands together. Squeeze your elbows in. And open to the count of 6. Open your chest, your lungs, your ribcage. Deep, deep breath. Deep breath all the way, last one, deepest of the day. Open your chest, rib cage, everything. Suck your stomach in. Okay, feel a little different already. We're going to repeat that process. Sip in some more air. shoulders should hurt by now a little bit. Last one. Suck in some more air. Change. All right, that's a good start. Uttanasana, left and right. Left and right. Tall as you can get, all the way to the right. Hatha Yoga Pradipika. No sickness can live in a yoga practitioner. No sickness can live in a person who practices yoga daily. In the Pradipika, when they say that, they mean the asana, physical practice. But in the scripture overall, and in our overall scheme, health scheme, between promoting circulation in all parts of the body all the time, and a clear mind, an empty mind, and the proper diet, one becomes almost invincible against the obvious. And then we heal diabetes, we heal many sicknesses just through proper diet, asana practice, and a calm mind. Preparing for the first back bend now. They say a flexible spine equals youth. All the way up. Forward bend, easy. Slowly, first back bend, the forward bend has to be done easy. So you're putting your, can you guys see my feet on my hands? So my fingers are under my heel. And then we put our chest on our knee. And when we're ready, we slowly straighten the legs and pull as hard as we can. Pulling and stretching. Straighten and lock your knees. Lock your knees. Come on up. Preparing for a second set. To the right. Deep breath. Come on up. There we go. More in the middle. No, it's the same. Okay, we're going to do it again. Come on down. Stomach up and in. Butt back. Come on up. On your toes, high as you can go. Come on down. Come on up. Now we're going to put our knees together. Squeeze them as tight as possible after we lift up on our heels, on our toes, squeezing our knees together, coming down slowly. Bounce a little bit. Slowly come up. Okay. Shoulders back. I'm going to go back and repeat all three of those poses. Hands up, to the right. Breathe. Come on up. Yogi smiles and breathes in every pose. It might be challenging. Pulling your arms, pushing and stretching. Right hip all the way to the right, left hip pushing it in. Up and over a beach ball. Okay, another back bending. Up and over the beach ball, all the way back. Hips forward. Forward, slowly again, reversing a back bend to a forward bend, so be very careful, gentle. Now, again, hands on the heels, straighten your legs if you can. But first put your chest on your knees and chest on your thighs. Pull as hard as you can and straighten the knees. Pulling as hard as you can. Okay. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Second chair pose. This one we're going to do as a traditional chair. Bend your knees, squeeze them against each other. Really hard. You can feel it in your gut coming up. Now, preparing for an eagle pose. Hands up. Right arm under the left. Pulling it down, shoulders back and down. Back and spine straight. Bend both knees. Lift your right leg up and over. Squeeze it as tight as you can. Squeeze your arms tight. Eagle pose. Activating all 14 parts of the body in this one pose. Coming up. Inhale. Let it out. Other side. Left arm under the right. Bend deep. Straighten your back. Left arm up and left foot up and over. Squeezing your legs like a rope. Come on up. Okay, now we're going to spread our, now we're going to go head to knee. Shoulders back and down. Lifting your right knee up, that's head to knee. If you want to go further, bend over more, hold your knee, then you can lift your leg straight forward, providing your left knee is locked. Holding and stretching right here. Hang out with me for a little bit. Kicking your heel forward as hard as you can. Pulling back on your, flexing your foot fully. Holding it, breathing. Going down. Left side, bend your knee again. Hold on to your foot. Straighten it if you can. Head to knee. Hang out here with me. Full expression is, like I said, head to knee. Just hang out here with me for a bit. Come on down. Deep breath in. Let it out. Okay, going to do that again. Second set, same posture. This time, if we can, we're going to try to bring our head all the way to our knee at the full expression of the pose, at the end of the pose. So begin like this. Like this. Like this is fine. If your left knee is straight, then straighten your right knee. Come up. Hold on for a bit. Deep breath. On down. Other side. Prepare. First take a breath. Let it out. Okay. Lift the left foot up. Straighten your right knee and your left knee straight. Right knee first. Most important, the right knee is straight. Like a lamppost. All right, last difficult standing pose. At least I think so. Dancing Shiva. Arms open, chest to the sky. Right arm is out and open. Hand is open like you're waiting for some money, but instead, put your right foot in your hand. Lift your left arm up straight. Kick your right leg. Lean forward. Come on up. Left side. Left foot into your left hand. Right arm straight up. Kick and stretch. Hold up. Now, widen your legs, chest forward, deep breath. Widen your arms, lean forward, bend all the way over, straight back, all the way till your head touches the floor. Pulling your ankles or your heels so hard that your whole chest is engaged. Your head is touching the floor gently, not leaning on the floor. And if your head gets to the floor too easy, then put your feet a little closer. Pulling and stretching. Spine is straight down. Lengthening your spine. Come on up. Okay, we're going to go into a warrior one. Hold it. Open the warrior two. Straighten the left leg. Lean forward. Triangle. Straight leg triangle. Chest is open and up to the sky. Come on up. Now we're going to go warrior one on the other side. Open the warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Lean forward. Triangle. Straight leg triangle. Come on up. Okay. We'll do the other triangle now. Begin again with the warrior one. Other side. Bend your knee. Straighten up to warrior one. Hips are even, balanced, so your right hip is pulling forward a bit. Chest is up between your arms. Between your shoulders, your chest rises up. Warrior two. Now keep your knees bent and charge forward. Elbow against your knee, opening your chest to the sky, opening your hip with your elbow. Hand is not touching the ground. Core is holding you up. Come on up. Other side. And your right knee. Warrior one. Warrior two. Triangle. Come on up. Step back in the back of your mat. We're going to a warrior three. Give it all we got. Shoulders back. Hands up. Step your right foot forward. Lean forward. Come all the way forward. Warrior three. Hang out here for a little bit and breathe. Step back. Let's try it again. Other side. Left foot forward. Lean forward. Warrior three. Right one arm, your arms out, chest open. People also do a reverse prayer here. Come on up. Okay. Okay, now we do tree pose. Right foot into your left thigh. Pushing in deep, lifting everything up. Everything from the Muladhara chakra, and from the anus and the Muladhara all the way through the Swasthistana, the Manipura, the Anahata, all the way to the Sahasrara chakra, lifting up, spinning. All the chakras are spinning. And prayer pose, tall, up and in for your gut. Muladhara Bandha, up and in. Come on, down the other side. Same thing, you're opening your hip. All right, chest is open. Really tall and up and in to a prayer. It's not a resting pose. Everything is engaged in this pose. Come on down. Now we do our first Shavasana at the end of your standing series. Well, it's the end of most of your standing series. Going to do first this crouch here. Let me put the phone down so you can see me. Both phones. So you can see me here. Now that we're on the floor, guys. Opening your chest in this pose, straightening up. Opening your chest, heel, your elbows are opening your hips. You put your left hand here on the outside, the inner outside of your left thigh. Lift your right arm up and open your chest. Okay, if you can, reach your left arm all the way around and grab your right wrist and open your chest. Pulling your right arm as hard as you can. Straightening your chest. Opening your chest. Breathing. One more deep inhale. Let it out. Let's go to the other side. Right arm in and around. Left arm up. Put a smile on. That's plenty if you want to do that, or just this. But if you can, reach your right arm all the way around. Grab your left wrist. Pull your left shoulder open, chest up. Now we're going to begin a series of back bends. Take a deep breath in. Let some of the practice sink in a little bit. And first we'll begin with a cobra pose. Just lay here and lift up a little bit. Lift your hands off the floor. Barely touching the floor. Shoulders are back, chest is up and forward. Elbows. Now lift and pull your chest forward between your elbows. Take deep breaths. You can feel it all through your back because you fully engage your arms on the floor and you're pulling them back. Pulling your chest forward. Okay, now try this. Put this right foot, hold on to it. Push it down. lift your back up, smiling, really lifting up and pulling your right foot to the right side of your hip. Let it go. Other side now. Hold on to your left foot with your left hand and pulling it forward. Hip is going to the ground flat. Your hip is flat on the ground, and this left leg is lifting, and your back is bending a little bit like crazy. Come on down. Okay, here we go. We're lifting both feet off the ground, lifting our hips, shoulders, head up, feet to the head, lifting as hard as we can, kicking and stretching, smiling. Come on down. Okay. Next pose. Prepare for a wheel pose. Well, there's two wheels. This wheel is on the floor. So you lift up. Lean back. Just like this is fine. And if you feel up to it, come all the way back. That's fine. And then hold your heels, pushing your hips forward, chest up. Come on up. That particular wheel gets you good and high. Now we're going to do Virasana, or hero's pose, which serves as a back bend to some of us, but not to everyone. But it certainly is really good for your knees and your circulation and your hips and everything else, and your feet and your ankles. So you're going to sit, put your knees together, but as much as you can, but sit between the feet, butt on the floor. If not, get a brick. If you get a brick and you're between the feet, and you need that brick, then don't lean back. People make the mistake of leaning back on the brick. We don't want to do that. All right, so we're going to lean back slowly, if we can, to our elbows. Butts on the floor. Then lean all the way back, if we can. That's a bridge pose of sorts. It's really good circulation. Stops the circulation in the knees completely. So when you come up, really good. People have knee problems, is why I keep saying it's so good for your knees. Come on up. All of this hip, feel that? Okay. Let's do a bridge pose before we go into the twisting poses. Lie down. I've done it sideways a few times, so let's just lie down, flat. Bring our feet to our butt cheeks, and then reach our shoulders under and grab your heels if you can. And then come on up. Pushing your feet into the ground deep, lifting your buttocks, stomach, chest is open and up. Pushing, lifting, lifting. Deep breath. Come on down. Knees into your chest. Knees into your chest. Roll over to your left side. Right arm to the right. And look over your right shoulder. Hang out there for one more deep breath. In. Let it go. Knees to your chin, chest again. Over to your right. Okay, let's kind of lean forward a little bit, butt cheeks back. Lean forward, hold on to our toes, lift our chest up and through. Just straighten that out. Okay, we're going to do Ardha Matsyendrasana, or twisting pose here. You can do it with your legs straight. Just do this and turn. Or you can bend your left leg, put your right foot on the left side of your left knee. Lift your arm up and twist. When you do, hold your knee if you can. Open up your chest. Straighten your arm in the back. Straighten your back. Turn. Taller on every inhale. Slowly turn more, twist more on every exhale. Stimulating your digestive system. Other side. Arm up. Again, twisting as much as you can, wringing out a wet rag all the way around. Okay, I'm going to take our first Shavasana now. Lay back, let the practice sink in a little bit. Remembering the most important thing, that we have total control over our own happiness. We have total control over our own happiness. Take a deep breath in, let it out. Hands overhead, sit up. We have total control over our own happiness. Now we return to a forward bending pose, butt cheeks back, chest up, straighten our back, hold on to our toes if we can, lift our chest up and in, more. And then fold. Keep a smile on. Lifting your spine up and straight forward. Then finally, as we get to the end, as far as we can, we round a little bit. One up. Okay, lately I've been reminding you that turning upside down The king and queen poses are the headstand and the shoulder stand. And the reason they are king and queen poses to many yogis is because the headstand, the blood races straight down. Shoulder stand, the blood rushes straight down for the most part. And when the blood comes down, it cleanses the organs in a way that you don't get normally, because your heart is always pumping down. It's nothing to it. But when you turn over, your heart is pumping twice as hard. And also the blood races to your head. 2 minutes of a headstand, and the blood races 90% to your head. This creates an effect on your thyroids and your circulatory system, and your veins and the little nadis, which are the energy centers, puts a lot of pressure on them and makes them work a little harder, makes them a lot stronger. If you have varicose veins, you'll notice that the blood racing this way and they disappear miraculously. And if you do it every day, they'll disappear forever. There's a lot that changes in your body once you practice yoga regularly. But even after one practice, when you finish this today, you'll be a little high. So elbows down if you want to do a headstand. But of course, just leaning back with your feet against the wall and letting the blood rush down is a tremendous benefit. So go to the wall, put your feet up against the wall, lean your butt to the wall, feet up, and let the blood race on its own down your feet, ankles, legs. And then if you lay flat like that, the blood will race all the way to your head. So try that pose, and if not, then you can do a full shoulder stand where you use your shoulders like I've showed you the last few days. Or if you want to do a headstand, lock these hands, head down. Come on up. Blood is racing, cleansing your organs, working your heart. Not too much weight on your head. You should be able to lift your head off the floor with your elbows. Taking most of the weight on your shoulders and your elbows. Your legs. Well, you don't have to do this, but come on down slowly. Rest here for a bit. When you're ready, only when you're ready, come on up. Okay. Final exercise is the breathing exercise. We begin breathing. We're going to end breathing. On our heels, shoulders back and up. Take a deep breath in. All the way to the top. Let it out. Now we're going to do this Kapalabhati exercise, this pranayama exercise. We're going to push the air out as hard as we can and as forcefully as we can, and our stomach is going to pop up. So we're exercising our stomach muscles. We're cleansing our spirit, but certainly the circulatory system is activated, the lungs are activated, and we're getting the stale air out of us by pushing. Go. Make your stomach. Ready? Deep in. You don't inhale. Inhale is an automatic response to the exhale. Inhale. Hold it. Preparing to repeat that. Inhale, only twice as fast. Inhale. Hold it in. Muladhara Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Up and in. Let go of your ujjayi breathing, any breath control. Let your breath flow natural. Lie back. This is corpse pose. This is where we just drift off. Let the practice take hold. Circulation is flowing. Body is receiving the benefits of the practice. Bring your knees into your chest when you're ready. Take your time. You can just lay there if you like. Or you can bring your knees into your chest. A deep inhale. Let it go. Turn over to your left side. Think about something that doesn't serve you. Something that's not helping you go forward in life. Something that may be toxic. No doubt it's something you thought of before. Make a commitment to leave it behind on your mat. Sit up to a comfortable position and be born again. This idea of being born again comes after corpse pose. Sit up. Sitting. The asana practice is about being born again in every pose. It's just the asana. Many yogis don't even regard it as part of yoga. Physical practice, when we learn to smile in difficult poses. After a class like that and you just did a twisting triangle, I don't think we did one, but car horn blows, you're like, nigga, please. No hate. Hate hurts the hater. You become happier, more at ease. The idea is to see all struggle as God. It doesn't become struggle anymore, it becomes God. Twisting triangle gets easy. So this is the practice, the physical yoga practice, the asana. But always incorporate the pranayama, the breath, and keep your mind on God. And then it becomes all 8 limbs of yoga. Be gentle. You're practicing the ahimsa on your body, non-harming. Thinking of God only and God first, you practice satya, truthfulness. All of these things are part of the physical practice as well as they're not separate. All 8 limbs of yoga are one. So the yamas, all the disciplines, the ethical disciplines, non-harming, non-lying, non-stealing, control of sexual energy, and all energy, non-greed, 5 yamas, 5 ethical treatments that you can take out into the world. They say if you practice ahimsa, non-harming, fully, you don't need to study anything. But then there's the niyamas and the asana, which we just did. There's all of these 8 limbs, and they all go back to love. Practice love, grace, and ease, which is what we do when we're doing the physical asana practice. Bring it all into your physical practice, even if you're running, if you're lifting weights.